government statistician, Professor Samuel Kobina Annim, says his assessment of the productivity of public sector workers has been misconstrued. Now, Professor Annim, at an inaugural lecture last week, indicated that the average public sector worker's salary does not merit his productivity output. He has since come under heavy attack for his comment. He has been speaking on the AM show with my colleague Benjamin Akapo on reactions to his lecture.
Thank you very much. I would always hesitate in giving a yes or no response to a question like that. And this is exactly what I sought to do in my lecture. And I'm happy you've touched on X number of variables that one should look at if you are thinking about whether somebody merits a pay or not. So you are looking at it from the cost of living point of view, which is fine. I mean, once cost of living is going up and you need to do some adjustment, Ghana will not be the only country looking at its wages, earnings for public sector amid all the global economic challenges that we have. But the other side of the coin is that can we begin to have the conversation on our productivity and relate that to our output? Anytime we have these conversations only from the financial side, the money side of the economy, without talking about the real sector of the economy, we tend to have challenges. So all that I'm saying is that let's now begin to map our GDP sector-wise, so that once somebody is going in for a bargain for higher salaries, we don't just look at the cost of living side, but look at the productivity side as well.
Right.
So please, can we begin to put some numbers to it? Because at the lecture, I did a very crude calculation and said, if you narrow earnings on hourly basis, it's 7 cedis 95 pesos, 7 Ghana cedis 95 pesos. And the question that I pose is, if, for instance, you invite an artisan to work for you, and the artisan says that I'm charging 100 Ghana cedis for a day, is that consistent with the average hourly earnings that we have as a country? Well, what is the basis for which we do what we do in terms of payment?